Hi there, here is Hiba Hawass with a new tutorial for AE Tools. Today we will share with you how to write in water in After Effects without any third plugin. I hope you like it. Let's see the preview and come back to see how we can make this effect in After Effects. Let's see the preview. Okay, I hope you like it. So let's make our tutorial. In the beginning I will make a new composition by hit the icon of creating a new composition, or from composition menu create a new composition, and the composition name will be writing with water. The width will be 1600 and the height will be 1200 and frame rate will be 29.9 and the duration will be 18, and I said okay. Let's take our background for our motion. It will be ocean view, and that is the video I take with my handy cam, and it's from Egyptian North Coast and it's from my country, Egypt. We hit S for scale and we fit our composition like this. Okay, let's trim our work area. Hit N and trim comb to work area. The second step is to take our texture for water, and that is the texture of our water today. Okay, it's a still picture without any motion, so I will put on it fractal noise. So the fractal type will be swirly and the noise type will be spline to make more smoothing, and I will invert the fractal and the complexity will be 3. Okay, let's make some motion. On the evolution I will hit the stopwatch to record a keyframe. On the transform I will click on rotation, and the subsettings I will click on sub rotation, and hit U for the layer on the timeline and hit end and put 1 revolution on rotation, negative revolution for sub rotation, and for evolution I will put 2 revolution to make it like water. I think that's good, and I will go to the opacity and make it 50%, and the blend mode will be overlay. So there is like water motion. I will give it some tint by ramp, and the start color will be cyan, I think here, and the end color will be more grayish, think like that, and blending with original with 47%. I think that's cool. So let's make this texture pre-comb and hit Ctrl Shift C or Command Shift C on Mac, and the new composition name will be water texture, and make move all attribute into the new composition and hit OK, and that will be our water texture. The second step to put text, it will be AE for After Effects, and put the size like this number, and the tracking for the closing the spaces between character. So I think that's better. Okay, and I make it bold. Then I will go and click for the water texture and go to the pen tool to make our mask. our mask will be on the water texture, not on the text layer. So be sure you are on the water texture and click and make the mask. And be sure also you are not check row to bezier, for this linear bezier can show to make control on our path. And that's our path. It will be like this, and edit the hand of the point. Okay, and let's change this hand and edit this also, and let's make the other hand. If I want to change the position of the point, I hit Control or Command and click to change the position of the main point, and check for the hand and put the last point and edit the hand of it. And I think let's change this and put it, try to be inside the character, not outside it. Okay, let's see editing like this. Okay, and it will be a good practice for the mask. Okay, and that our path. Let's make our water writing by selecting the water texture and go to the effect and preset and write glue gun, CC glue gun. Be sure you are on water texture and select it and put it on it. So I think that's good. So let's hide our text and stay on the water texture and hit M to take the mask path, Control C or Command C, and hit E for the effect, and go to the brush position and hit Control V or Command V for paste. The point of the mask will be a keyframes in the brush position. So if I make play, I can see the brush is writing on the water or on the mask that we have. So let's close the mask. Okay, and let's edit some values on the glue gun to make it so cool. So in the beginning I will close the menu for more space, and I will hit on the last keyframe and on the 6th second. Okay, I think here, and put it in the second 6. So it will take more time to write the text that I have. Okay, the next step is to make keyframe on the stroke width to make it so cool. So in the beginning the width will be 0. In the next frame it will be bigger. Okay, maybe 8. It will be good. And here it will be more. Here it will be smaller, and here it will be big, and here it will be bigger, and in the end it will be so small. And I can get back and make some editing for this, maybe more. I think here will be smaller. As you see, I can change and edit the value as I want. It's not a complex, it's very simple, and I think it's a good view. You can take more time for making your edit, and I think we finish on this step. The second step is to make the water, and I think the density will be 70. Okay, for fill any space between the brush, and that will be good. In the next step, we'll take the water texture and make Ctrl D or Command D for make duplicate for it, and this one will be the water dropping. Okay, and let's delete the glue gun and put Mr. Mercury on it. Let's parent the producer with the brush position of the glue gun by hitting E and hit here U for the brush position will be appear with me. And for the Mr. Mercury, I make Alt for the producer and click to open the expression box for me, and the big web I will pick the brush position. So the producer will follow the brush position of the glue gun, and any editing in here in the position will be followed by the Mr. Mercury of the water. I think that's great. Okay, let's edit some value in the Mr. Mercury. In the radius X will be 0, the radius Y will be 0. Okay, in the velocity will be 0.4, and for the birth rate it will be here 0. Make keyframe, and here it will be 1, and in the end the 6 second it will be 0. So let's take, it's not appearing, then appear and follow the brush, and it's finished. I think that's great. And let's make the gravity 0.3, and the longevity will be 2.0 to stay more time. Okay, and the influence map it will be constant blobs. Okay, let's change the blob burst size and the blob disk size. The blob burst size will be 0.55, the blob disk size will be 0.15, and I think that will be great. It's begin big and then small. I think that's cool. So let's close this and close this and take a duplicate from ocean view, Ctrl D, and put it above all layers. Let's put some motion on it, fractal noise, and make it swirly and make it spline, and let's invert it, and the brightness will be -27, and the complexity will be 3, and let's put the opacity will be 21. I think that's cool. So let's make some motion on evolution, make keyframe. On the transform rotation, make keyframe. For the sub rotation, make keyframe and hit U for reveal the keyframes. And in the end, let's make it 1, -1, and set 2. It's okay. So let's put Mr. Mercury, and that's great. Let's stay on 8 seconds, think here, and let's change the radius on X will be 55, and the radius on Y will be 79. Okay, and let's make a keyframe on the producer, and let's put it here, and in here it will be right here. So let's make Q to take it. I think the writing will stop in 6 seconds, so we'll stay like half second, and let's put this here. This also will be here. Okay, when it's finished, it's coming. Okay, let's make the birth rate will be here will be 0, and here it will be 3.8, and here will be 0 also. So it's writing and it's coming. Okay, so let's put the last value will be editing. It's the blob size will be 1.18. so it's coming. It's great. So in this point the water texture will be disappear, so let's hit T for opacity and make a keyframe, and in 2 frames it will be 0, so it's vanishing. I think that's cool. So the last thing is to take our AE2 logo to put some effect on it. So let's put it here, and in the second 8 I will hit the bracket, the left bracket, for begin from this point, and I will take the Mr. Mercury from here, Ctrl C, and put it on the logo, Ctrl V. Okay, because I want it to appear, but change the scale for this, and let's make some editing for the Mr. Mercury and hit U. Okay, I want the same producing. Okay, but in the this size I will make some keyframe. So in here the keyframe will be 0.75, but here it will be more than 50 to make the whole AE2. And let's the birth rate here is 0. No, I will change this, and this will be continue for the end of our composition. And let's make preview and see what we have done. I think that's great. We are finished our tutorial today. I hope you like it and you enjoy with it. I enjoy with you in AE2. So I hope to see you soon in another tutorial. So until there, bye bye for now. Bye.